Hey friends, welcome back to the Quality Excellence channel. I'm Mayank Agarwal, and today we're jumping into Chapter 25, Introduction to Minitab. If you're a Six Sigma learner, this session is going to be super useful because mastering Minitab will make your project so much smoother. So, why should you bother with Minitab? Well, Minitab is hands down one of the most user-friendly yet powerful statistical tools out there. Sure, Excel can handle some basic stats, but when it comes to complex calculations and deep analysis, Minitab saves you a ton of time and reduces the risk of error. It speeds up your data analysis, helps you visualize data effortlessly, and cuts down on those little human mistakes that can cost you big in quality projects. Just remember, Minitab is your assistant, not your boss. It shows you the numbers, but you still need to understand what's happening behind the scenes. Let's take a quick tour of the Minitab interface. When you open Minitab, you'll spot three key windows. First, there's the session window. This is where your output and results pop up after you run an analysis. Next, the worksheet window, think of it as Minitab's version of Excel, where you enter and work with your raw data. And finally, the project manager window. This lets you jump between your worksheets, graphs, and session results without getting lost. Super handy for big projects. The best part? Minitab lets you copy data right from Excel and paste it into your worksheet. You can format, sort, and edit data directly, no sweat. Now let's talk menus. Minitab keeps it simple, and you'll want to get familiar with three main menus. First, the Calc menu, that's where you generate data, run calculations, and even play with probability distributions. Then there's the Stat menu, your hub for all things statistical regression, hypothesis testing, ANOVA, you name it. Finally, the Graph menu. This is where you create visuals like histograms, control charts, and scatter plots. Let's zero in on the Calc menu for a second, because it's packed with features perfect for practice and early analysis. Here are a few things you can do. First, random data generation. You can simulate data using different distributions like normal or binomial. This is awesome if you want to practice running tests or compare different techniques. Next, column and row statistics. Need averages, standard deviations, or medians. Minitab spits those out in seconds. And then, probability distributions. If you're working on hypothesis testing or forecasting, you can calculate the likelihood of different outcomes based on your chosen distribution. Just make sure you're picking the right distribution for your data. Let me give you a hands-on example. Say you want to generate random data that fits a normal distribution. Here's what you do. Go to Calc, then Random Data, and select Normal. Enter the number of rows like 30, set your mean and standard deviation, and pick the column where you want your data to appear. Click OK and boom, your simulated data is ready to go. You can use this for graphing, running statistical tests, or even checking process capability. A few quick tips before you get started. Always pay attention to the session window. That's where Minitab tells you what's working and what's not. Save your work often using the project file, which keeps your data, graphs, and results all in one place. And don't forget about the built-in help function. It's actually super detailed and comes with tutorials to walk you through almost anything. To wrap it up, here's what you need to remember from Chapter 25. Minitab simplifies complex statistical analysis and helps you avoid mistakes. The interface is easy to use with Session, Worksheet, and Project Manager windows. Get comfortable with the Calc menu, especially generating data and calculating probabilities. And remember, Minitab is a tool to support your statistical know-how, not replace it. That's all for today's intro to Minitab. If you learned something new, hit like, share this with your Six Sigma peers, and subscribe for more quality content. Up next, we're going deeper with Chapter 26, Graphs and Quality Tools in Minitab. Until then, keep analyzing with purpose and moving toward excellence. See you in the next one.